Hey everyone, I'm Bobby,
Hey everybody, I'm Nathan.
and get ready to ring in the new year.
Because this could be a podcast.
There's a guy with one hand in
The G League.
some form of professional basketball.
Yeah.
He was drafted.
I don't know if he was drafted, but he got
He's in the
signed.
G League?
Yeah, he got signed by a team.
Did he play in college somewhere?
Yeah.
Well, can
Hold
you
on.
come with more information, please? 'Cause
I
this
don't.
is
I don't remember his name.
one-handed basketball player.
He-
Because who was the baseball player?
Jim Abbott.
Jim Abbott. He made it all the way to the majors with one hand.
One hand.
That's insane.
I mean, you'd want that from a pitcher. I mean, a pitcher I can see.
Well,
know.
yeah. I mean, that's
Of all the positions.
first base. I mean, you can get away. We can get away with first base.
Yeah.
You can't stick him in right field. I'll tell you
Can't put
that.
it not right field.
One-handed.
Certainly
NBA
not
player?
shortstop.
No, God, no, you can't have him.
Unless he
secured
got
at that.
really good at flipping the ball out with his glove.
If I remember correctly, he was really good. So Hansel Emmanuel. Okay.
Dude's missing an arm. He
Yeah.
What the fuck?
dude's
Wow.
missing an arm. It's above the elbow.
He played at basketball player. Man, these glasses are hard to read through. But I have
I'm
to
gonna-
stick
you've got-
with the bit. Okay. Well,
How long before the bit becomes your identity?
it's
That's-
already happened. It's already happened. It was part of my New Year's resolution to really. Do you guys have a good New Year?
Yeah, it was fine.
We can figure out more research on this one-handed basketball player later on.
Yeah.
But good New Year's.
Yeah, I mean, nothing crazy. I mean,
No one lost their arm.
no one lost an arm or a hand or a leg. mind
Cool.
you. So, no, nothing great. I mean, just,
Cole, did you have a good?
That was perfectly fine. We
Yeah.
played cards. That's
I played some cards.
we missed the countdown completely.
so,
Wow.
like, into euchre that you couldn't. You're playing euchre, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I fucking knew it.
Do you guys have any? I know your answer, Nathan. But Cole, do you have a New Year's resolution at all?
No, not really.
I was assuming that was
Yeah.
your answer as well. Nathan, I feel, is like he feels he's already complete as a human being, so there's no need to work on anything.
No, you're working on everything every single day, man.
I agree with that.
So
Yeah.
I mean, you're always working, you're always striving.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it's always good to take a little reset. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean,
all-
hey, you should be resetting every day. You should be looking at your
should.
goals, and you should be looking at
You
everything. Just because there's a date on a calendar doesn't mean that you have to choose to do the hard work that day and not the rest of the day.
I grant you. I agree with you that it is a day-to-day struggle, but a day-to-day challenge
A
to
challenge
really stay
to
with it.
make yourself a better person.
But you don't have any of those going on right now.
No. I've had a New Year's resolution exactly once, and that was
To get people pregnant.
Yeah, I read an article. It was like Belgians drink the most beer per capita XYZ, and it was like this much, and I'm like, that doesn't sound like a lot. And then I just did some self-reflection, and I said, well, how much beer do I drink? So for an entire year, I tracked how much beer I drank and what I drank, and it was only beer, and because I'm not a big liquor guy, and I'm like, okay, I want to know. Like how much beer? And I was like, I drank twice as much as like the average Belgian or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, that's that. that's
I've
the
completed my
information.
human form here. So.
That's all the info. Okay.
There's nothing to improve yourself.
No.
It was just,
No.
yeah, it was just
No.
Nope, just to
It was-
prove that he drinks more than the Belgians.
Well, no, it was more just like, hey, how much do you actually drink, Nathan? And it's like, oh, I don't know. I mean, a couple beers here and there.
So
No,
would that inspire you to cut back at all? Or?
no, absolutely not.
No, okay.
No, because I know who I am and I know what I do.
Have you ever thought about touring the country, and just giving this speech to people?
Listen. So hold on, I gotta find the right proper way to hold my hands in my TED talk.
See, in Nathan's mind, he's already done that. So in Nathan's
man.
mind, like every day is him inspiring people with his presence. It's just, and it's a delusional world. I'm sorry to tell you, buddy. It's a delusional world because
Listen, it's not my fault that when I stop and I talk to a small child on the street and I say, you can do it, I'm like, really believe in yourself.
you do feel that everyone loves you.
I don't think everybody loves me. No, I think a lot of people like me, but not
Sure,
everybody.
how about
Yeah,
that? We can
yeah,
go.
I
You
would
think
say-
that everyone likes you?
No, I think a
I've
lot of
heard
people.
you say quote unquote. Everyone likes me.
Everybody likes me. Nah, probably I did say that, but
Yeah.
how much did I mean it at the time? Who knows? Words just come out of my mouth. Words come out of my mouth.
My point exactly. My point exactly.
No,
My
I think
point
I would
exactly.
say I'm a likable person. People enjoy my presence, but I'm sure there's some people who just think I'm a fucking idiot. But you know,
That's pretty much me too.
yeah. But I'm not gonna.
Well, Cole,
I'm not,
you're a
I'm not
little
gonna go.
different.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to make those people love me. I'm not gonna give them a reason.
I think
to
out of the
dislike
three of
me.
us, you are the most likely. If you know someone doesn't like you, you out of the three of us,
Yeah.
are the most one to be like, no, I'm gonna get you to like me somehow. You're gonna make it a thing.
I'm gonna make it so I'm not gonna make it so you dislike me more. How about that? I'm
But in
not.
the
I'm not gonna be like,
actual-
actually, hey, do you need help moving that couch? I'll be right over there.
In the actual process, though, of trying to get someone to like you,
Yeah.
that could also piss that said person off even more. Just
Yeah,
in the
I'm not gonna
whatever
be,
avenue you
Hey,
take.
what's going on? Hey, what do you need help with?
I think it's more in the moment, like
Yeah.
when you find out if you.
Oh, you don't like me?
Let's. And you're kind of like, well, now how can I?
That's kind of
poke the bear and try to get this person to like
that's
me.
kind of bullshit. What do you? I'm lovable. I'm a lovely person.
See, does this not sound like something he's said 1,000 times
Oh
already?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm a treat to be around.
This is what I'm saying. You just deny this.
Yeah,
You are a treat to be around.
See,
okay.
see, Cole gets it. Cole knows that I'm a treat.
All
to be
treats
around.
in moderation, because otherwise you can get a cavity. All right,
That's fair.
it's fair.
That's fair.
Wise words.
That's why I'm glad I didn't see you for 2 fucking weeks.
Well, I am. I don't care if people like me. or not.
Tell me
I
about
know,
your.
Yeah, you don't care.
Tell
So
me about
that's-
your.
yeah, whatever.
What's your goal? Yeah, what's your 2026 goals?
No, nope.
So we do. So there's this thing. There's a cocktail called a brandy Presbyterian, right?
Go on.
It's ginger beer and brandy. Like that's what it's called.
Okay.
Me and my brother-in-law, we've got this weird thing about Corbel brandy. We think it's kind of this weird inside joke. I'm not sure exactly why it is an inside joke. I don't give a fuck about drinking no Corbel brandy. Anyhow, so like,
Can you run that back real quick here? So, because there's a lot.
out of nowhere one day, I don't give a fuck about drinking no Corbel brandy, and we both thought it was really funny.
You
And
said that?
Yes, I did. And so he constantly tags me. He shares like Facebook posts from Corbel Brandy on my Facebook page. That's like pretty much the only interaction we have on Facebook. Anyhow, so like just finding a good cocktail for brandy Presbyterians. One time during homecoming, everybody was over at my brother's house, and we were all just sitting there drinking. I wasn't there. They were all just sitting around drinking brandy Presbyterians, ginger beer, and brandy. And they're
Where
like,
does the Presbyterian come in?
I don't
You
know.
don't know?
I have no idea. I have not done a deep dive into the history of this cocktail.
Spell Presbyterian.
Fuck no. I know I can't. That's somebody who struggles
it's
with
fine.
fucking spelling.
Pass.
Anyhow, so they're like, hey, we're gonna
No.
they ended up just doing like they had a mock press conference where they just would okay, all right, hey Cole, really solid. You're doing a lot of good work right now. Tell me a little bit about what kind of your game plan was for the day, and just like had a mock press conference of them just sitting around a fucking kitchen table, getting drunk, and just play acting. So we did this.
I can't be the only one. Okay.
Yeah.
So wait a second.
Yeah.
So you know what a non sequitur is?
Yeah.
All right. So what?
So
is
I'm getting- hey, we're
no.
getting there.
Is
We're
this
almost
is this the doing the mock press conference? Is that just out of the blue? Was that so? Did someone like? was there
just
conversation?
out of the blue, they're drinking brandy Presbyterian, so they're gonna have a press conference. So it's a brandy Presbyterian press conference.
Brandy, are they working with the alliteration there?
Yes, a
Okay,
little bit.
that's
Well,
what
it's press. They just call it, but now it's been shortened to just a press conference.
Okay.
So we're at my
But
mother's
this is a
house.
tradition.
Not. It's kind of just spur of the moment. Kind of happens. Hey, we're drinking brandy Presbyterians. We're gonna have a press conference.
Just let them get through it.
I know. I'm
So
just trying
I'm
to
sitting,
help.
so
I'm
it's-
trying to help him out.
Yeah, I'm at my mother's house. We're all drinking brandy Presbyterians. And we started doing a press conference, and it's like, oh, hey, okay. I don't have a good question for some of my nieces and nephews who I've, I don't know who they are as people anymore.
This
Since,
goes back into the spelling of Presbyterian, though, because I think one of your brothers thinks that Presbyterian is spelled Press something.
it's not. It's not.
I know it's not.
It's not.
No, it's not.
No, he's not. No, he's an educated man, especially
Okay.
when it comes to religion.
Okay.
Anyhow.
Well, you have a wide range of brothers.
No, this is my brother-in-law.
Oh,
my
brother-in-law.
brother-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, you have a.
So
okay,
it's like, asking like my like nieces, and I'm like, okay, all right, what's 2026? What what are your goals and stuff? And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, it's hard. It's hard for a lot of people to just sit there and say, what, like, articulate what their goals are, because I feel like everybody's just seems so uncertain about so much in their day-to-day lives now. I mean, outside of like getting up and going to work, and then it's like, I don't know what's going to get thrown at me in the next fucking like 2 weeks. I'm sure some shit's going to just pop up. But my one nephew is like, I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to fuck him. I'm like,
that's good.
Holy shit. I mean, like,
How old is he?
he's like 25, 24. And I'm like,
Got a good job.
25. I think he's finally found a good job.
Okay.
Like where he's happy and he's like going to work every day. That was a problem for a while for him.
Well, it's a problem for a lot of people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so it's like that's I can't imagine the idea of like being 25 or whatever he is and going out and trying to purchase a house in 2026. Just
But you're fine with having 3 kids at 20. You had 3 kids at 25, right?
hold on, I gotta do the math here.
At least 2.
25. That would have been. No.
You had at least 2 by 25.
Oh yeah, I had by 25. No, so.
I agree with you, though. It is a
Oh wait, no, I only had 2 kids.
You only had two
I
kids,
only
okay.
had 2 kids.
2
in
kids.
08.
But the idea of buying a house at 25, they,
I mean, listen, I
Can't
bought a
wrap
house
your
at
head around it.
23, so.
well, then why
Well,
can't
no,
you?
I mean, well, because it's, that was like the run up of the pre financial collapse. So it was like everybody's buying a house and everybody's
Odd
gonna,
8, Cole.
Odd 8. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
I bought my house in odd 6. So, yeah. Anyway,
Well, anyway,
23. Yeah.
I do agree. The day-to-day life, but that's where it's like the New Year's resolution, again, because I do agree with you. It's a day-to-day thing. You don't
Yeah.
really need New Year's Day to do it. You
Right.
don't need New Year's Eve to do it. But it's also not a bad thing to think about,
Yeah.
even every once in a while.
Yeah.
But I think like you can go one of two ways with it. You can get like really specific and set unreasonable goals
Yes.
that are not sustainable.
Yeah.
Or you can be a little too vague and think that you can accomplish it immediately
wishy-washy.
and then it's done. You know what I mean?
I guess I do have one, and
Okay.
it's just, dude,
Do tell.
take better track of my finances, because it write down what I'm making each month, my write-offs, like stay organized, because every year it seems to be like I'll hit March and I'll be like, crap, I haven't done any of this
fucked.
yet.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a really good, sustainable, day to day, week to week, month to month, quarter to quarter to talk financial.
But that is definitely a thing you need to start right away to start
Yeah.
the year.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I was thinking about this a week beforehand.
yeah, you need to carve out time, and we got end of the year purchases.
You gotta
Thanks for
do
getting
it.
back to
You
me,
gotta
guys,
do
on
a-
that. Appreciate that.
Office hours. Yeah.
Yeah, some office hours, yeah.
You got to get some office hours in.
You do need
yeah.
office hours. Yeah,
Yeah. So, Robert, do
Couple.
you have like an actual.
not really, but I mean,
Oh, this you fucks. I fucking. Yeah, actually, no.
no, it's just really. To be more organized, I think would be a good general one.
Yeah.
We got a new digital calendar. We're going to give it a shot here. My wife and I can
Oh, yeah.
throw our happenings into this digital calendar.
We also have a digital calendar, which is
How's that work out?
I have no idea since my wife hasn't touched it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Did
it
you
was-
just get it, or have
no?
you
It
had
was,
it for a
was
year?
her Christmas present for the year. I mean, that was
This
her
year?
Yeah, this year. Like, so it's what are we at? We're going on 2 weeks here almost. Hasn't opened it. Like, I think she started to do some stuff today. I got a couple emails. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is too expensive. I don't know why you bought this. I'm like, this is something this is something I know you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a little bit expensive, and I get that, but this is something you wouldn't buy for yourself because you think it's not.
Which makes a good gift.
Yeah, I'm like, that's why I bought it. for
Yeah,
you.
no, it's a good idea, and I think that tangentially kind of gives you a little bit of a New Year's Eve resolution, or you got to be a little bit more organized. Because if you don't keep up your end of the bargain on it, then it's only going to be a fight down the road.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a back and forth. I mean, we're a busy family. We got a lot going on. There's a lot of ins and outs, and you just got to be flexible. I don't want to be necessarily locked down. Yeah.
No, I think you tangentially have a New Year's resolution, or you should at least stay up on it.
Yeah,
so you
we're
can
gonna
avoid a fight.
Yeah, between that and the house, that's a whole. So my in-laws, they've moved into a retirement community. We're supposedly going to be taking over their house eventually. Nothing's
By force, right?
Nothing. Yes, by force. I went in there with a handgun and I said, "Do you want to die, old man?"
Wow.
Get out.
And he's like, I don't know. So this entire like Christmas, New Year's break, we have been going over to that house and cleaning it out like a couple hours a day, sometimes more. And it's been
That's also can be seen as organization.
it's a lot. It's a lot. But there's a floor now, which is really
Oh,
good.
yeah, nice.
Which is really good.
That's good. No, there's a literal floor that you can see.
There's a floor you can
Yes.
see. So we've got
Nathan's in-laws are hoarders.
Yeah.
I've lived with a hoarder before, and it's not fun.
It's not fun.
You're
I'm
not
gonna
living with them.
air a
But
little bit of dirty laundry out. It's fine. My mother-in-law is really into quilting. When I say really into quilting, I mean really likes to buy stuff for quilting. I'm pretty sure she's never completed a quilt in her life.
yeah,
At all. So the front room, when you walk into the front door, it's a room that I think I haven't done the measurements yet because I'm taking over this house. Is
By force.
By force in a handgun. Is like something like 10 by 12. I think that's about the rough size.
Okay.
There is a 10 by 10 section that is stacked 6 feet tall of just sewing stuff and quilting stuff, fabric, equipment, doodads and what's nots, all of it. It is literally piled 6 feet tall.
This is a problem that a lot of people, not to this level
Yeah.
of having that, but the idea of buying the thing is kind of like
Yeah.
already doing the thing.
Yeah.
Or I'll get to it eventually. But you gotta, you
You get the dopamine hit.
get the dopamine hit up because we
Yeah.
all like putting the things together.
Yeah.
You know, it's end of the year. We did some end of the year purchases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's always fun to do that stuff, but you have to implement, and that's the whole thing.
Right.
But if you leave it just sit in a
just-
pile and
it's-
you can't see the floor,
No, it was like spread out across the entire house. Like just, oh, hey, what's in this closet right now? Oh, shit. It's just filled with sewing shop. Okay, what about this room? Oh, under that table. Oh, it's just sewing stuff. Just like literally just piles and piles.
piles and piles.
And not to leave out my father-in-law, he's got his own junk. We just haven't gotten to that yet. And the problem is most of his stuff
Are you going to
is-
use a handgun that you find of his
Yeah.
to shoot him?
I don't know if he owns a
Well,
handgun.
you don't know.
And
You don't know.
I'm not sure where all his guns went. That's another. Because, I mean, listen, he's a proud card-carrying member of the NRA. I know that because I found 7 different cards of, like, NRA memberships.
You got to keep him up to date.
Oh,
You got to keep him up to date.
Yeah, and so I'm like, as like they moved out of that house, and it's like, okay, where'd all the guns go? I'm pretty sure one brother-in-law took them and put them in a safe space. But it was like, where's that gun? Where'd that gun go?
So
He owned that gun. He didn't remember he had that gun.
that's why I'm saying you might find a loose handgun.
That's-
Then that's fine. You can
Yeah.
find a loose handgun.
That's like my father like bought an AR-15 like 2 years before his death. I'm like, why are you buying an AR-15? He's like, I just kind of wanted to. I'm like, okay, that's a reason.
I mean, yeah, that's a reason to buy a gun in America. I wanted it. Are you on the other side of gun ownership?
No,
Jeez
it's
Louise.
well, it's just not.
So have you guys been keeping up with the Kalshi app? I'm sure you guys have done all your
Oh, yeah.
research
Oh, yeah.
and really stuck
you know,
to all the conversation that we had
I've
last
lost
podcast.
$10,000.
Well, that's a problem. We were
know.
supposed to do this to confirm that we know what we're talking about,
Yeah.
not this other
Nah, listen, I was betting on the weather in New York the other day, and it's like it got really close to hitting
thing.
37.
He's not joking. You can do that.
You can do that. It's
So
like,
you have been looking
No,
at
no, no. That's like from an advertisement. He's like, I'm gonna bet, it's gonna rain, the
Yeah.
quarter of an inch, and I'm like, that's fucking weird. That's a fucking problem.
So, can I tell you about my little rabbit hole journey that I've been going on?
Go on.
And we've learned some things along the way. I think we can figure some things out. But
Okay.
so while we were in Florida over the New Year's Eve and everything
Mm-hmm.
like that, and was with my family. A lot of bowl games going on, a lot of football going on. So we were
New Year's in Florida.
New Year's in Florida, man.
Can't beat it.
Don't knock it till you try it. It was a great way to ring in the new year. But on the flight over, we were looking on the Kalshi app and everything about like all the different things. It was Thursday night football. And you can bet on what the announcers will or won't say in the broadcast.
God.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's look at this. And again, it's I forget even what the game. Well, it was the Rams versus somebody. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. So I decided, I'm like, oh, I'll put $1 on no good. Now, I'm just basically banking on a missed kick, missed extra
No
point.
good.
No good. Oh, and the kick is no good. You hear it 1,000 times, right?
Yeah.
Throughout the course of a
Yeah.
season and lifetime watching
Yeah.
football and everything. Well, I started thinking, I'm like, well, Cameron Dickers, the kicker for the Los Angeles Rams, he is the most accurate kicker in the league right this year. I'm like, oh, shit. Well, anyway, I'll look up the other team and see what
Yeah.
their thing is.
Yeah.
And whatever. It was kind of just a novelty bet so I could, with my uncle and my little brother and stuff like that, we can sit around and be like, wait for him to, if he says no good, you guys got to let me know. So I was gone. I was out running, getting some liquor and stuff for the house and everything, and get back. And my uncle and my little brother were like, he missed a kick. He missed a kick, but he said they missed it. He missed it. And I'm like, oh, damn it. We were so close. We had an out, right? So I go and sit watching the game, and there's a number of different things that you can choose from, and one of them was roughing the passer. And tell me if you've ever heard this ever said before. So, but there's a roughing the passer call. The referee comes out. So the roughing the passer can't be the referee. It has to be one of the announcers. So one of the play-by-play or the color guy. But
field interview.
Pre-game does count. We did find that out.
Okay.
Pre-game broadcasts. So I don't know if sideline reporter would count. But anyway.
Okay.
So we're sitting there watching the game, and I'm like, oh, let's see if he's like. In the other thing too, there was a pause, and it was Rich Eisen doing the game. Now, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Rich Eisen, but Cole knows who
he's got a whole show.
Yeah, there was just enough of a pregnant pause where it was like, and the referee is saying the quarterback was roughed.
Shut up.
And I'm like, I've never in my life heard an announcer going, the referee said the quarterback was roughed. Isn't that insane?
See, this is
Now then I go, okay, there's some shenanigans because you can have this fucking app up and you can just look and see. And I didn't see the first missed kick, so I didn't hear the pause. Later in the game, Cameron Dicker misses a point after. Most accurate kicker in the league. Misses 2 field goals.
That's a problem.
Right? Another pregnant pause. And he misses again. And I'm like, this motherfucker. Okay. All right. I know what you're doing. So then they do a little package because, again, he's the most accurate kicker in the league. They are doing a package of the missed kicks. So they're showing the missed kicks again. Now we got a whole new life here. 2 more times that you got a chance to say it. Fucker never said no good once. And I was like, you little son of a bitch.
Now, I'm not saying that Rich Eisen.
Dead to Bobby, no. Dead.
Rich Eisen.
I do have a theory now with it, but I'll let Nathan.
Betting against it or trying to make money.
No.
It wouldn't surprise me, though, if somebody, either himself or a producer somewhere was like, you know what? Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
You know what would be funny? Let's
you know
do
what'd
this.
be funny? Fuck them.
Yeah. No, I'm total agreement because I don't think it's like, oh, Rich Eisen has,
he's got money on the
so
other
much
side
money
of
on
this.
the other side of it. No, because there's nothing but good or nothing but bad things can come from that. But they're aware. So
they want to bet on us and how we're doing our job. Fuck them.
So we did. So the Iowa game was also on New Year's Eve day. And so we're like, all right, let's go through. I got my money back on Lambeau Leap later on in that night. Okay, there was a Packer game, and I chose Lambeau Leap. They said that in the pregame, it counted. So I got my money back.
Good.
But also,
that had to be like pretty low stakes, though, right?
It was $1 gets 2. I mean, again, we're dipping toes here. We're not losing 10 grand, immediately. We're figuring out our system.
Listen, I don't have a system. I'm going by my gut.
I know.
And that's why I'm down by 10 grand.
Well, the thing is that I didn't see the pregame where they said Lambeau Leap, and the Packers scored 2 touchdowns, of which the player went into the stands and did the Lambeau Leap.
Yeah.
Again, just nothing is said. Just radio silence on air. They didn't say Lambeau Leap once during the game, but it still counted. Anyway, so we do one for the Iowa game.
Okay.
We go late hit. It was windy in Marco Island where we were, which is it's south of Tampa Bay.
Sure.
By a bit, but not enough before the weather's going to be completely different.
Go ahead and explain a little bit more about Florida geography.
I'll tell you a little bit. That's
weather patterns. Okay.
It was windy, is what I'm telling you. So we chose wind and windy. All right, and then it was one-handed catch and I forget the other one. Turf.
And you're doing this all as like individual bets.
Yeah, correct. I asked my little brother, I'm like, what one do you want? And he's like, windy. I'm like, all right, cool.
Okay.
I asked my uncle, he wanted to go one-handed and late hit. I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, they're playing on grass. There should be no reason they're talking about turf. So I took no turf, just to try to play around with it.
No, they would not use the word turf?
They would not use the word turf.
Okay.
I'm playing around with it, right?
Okay.
So
that had to pay off really well.
They said turf, so I lost that bet.
Yeah, I know, but like
I forget what
the odds had to be incredible.
Probably like a 1 to win 5 or something like that. But the first penalty of the game was a late hit, and then the referee comes out and says late hit, blah blah blah, number 1. And they just never acknowledged it. They show the replay and they're like, they never say the words late or hit in the sentence. And I'm like, it's rampant. So my theory is now I'm only doing Al Michaels games, who is a degenerate gambler that I love. Like, he is the only one that's on our side.
Yeah.
He's got to be the only one. It's only Thursday Night Football.
I was thinking like Chris Collinsworth with Priest Holmes. And like, here's a guy.
Priest Holmes.
Jesus Christ.
Boy, it's just
Patrick.
2007. What the hell?
Patrick
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 Mahomes.
here's the
Okay,
guy,
okay.
yeah.
Here's a guy.
Priest
Yeah.
Holmes.
I don't even know if they throw that out there, just because that might be a tick of his, where it's just like here's a guy.
Yeah.
He says it a lot.
I'll check it out the next Sunday night football game. But
Okay.
yeah, it was like I'm.
Do you ever just have Priest Holmes on your mind?
No.
I can tell you're really invested in the conversation that Priest Holmes is on your mind. Man,
Remember Priest Holmes?
Jared Allen.
Janet, that's really good.
Man, Trent Dilfer. Man, Trent Green was your quarterback.
Yeah,
that was,
Dante Hall. Oh,
Oh, Dante Hall.
Devin Hester before Devin Hester.
So I have been on more. Jesus Christ. So I have been on the kick still of watching
Yeah.
the movies, and my brother and I, he's also into statistics and analytics and everything as well. So
Okay.
we put together some formulas, probabilities for nominations, and taking all the things. I
Sure.
won't bore you guys with the details, but I think we misfired on is this thing still on, or is this thing on?
Oh,
Because it got too late in the game. So it wasn't, no movie in the last 10 or 20 years or something like that has ever won or been nominated for Best Picture without being nominated for a Golden Globe or Critics' Choice Award.
oh, okay.
And unfortunately, it's not. So
Okay.
doesn't mean it's a bad movie. It's
Yeah.
getting great reviews.
Is it getting okay?
Now, Cole's bet of Dwayne Johnson. Did you do your homework last night and watch The Smashing Machine?
So I tried to watch it on my illegal site,
Yeah. Cole breaks the law, guys.
Cole breaks the law.
and
Cole knows someone who breaks the law.
it looked like somebody had videotaped it with a camera. Like it was dark and the audio was terrible.
I'm
and-
glad that history is repeating itself.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's not such a streamless transition. Because that used to be a thing on
Used to be a
Napster.
thing. Yeah.
When you would download it and be like, oh,
No,
what are we
this is
doing
a
here?
horrible. This is a guy with a camcorder.
And if it was a movie I wasn't excited for, I might have sat
Yeah.
through it. But I really want to see this, like,
Yeah.
in a quality
You want to
setting.
give it its
Yeah.
best shot.
And you can rent it for $5.99 right now on
I
Amazon.
Did
It's-
watch the opening scene, and yeah, he looked.
Look good.
The opening scene is very graphic. Did I ever tell you the story about downloading The Matrix Reloaded on the podcast?
Is
So-
that the one like you like ruined your dad's computer and then
No.
you hit it with a hammer
No, that
to
was
hide
separate.
the evidence?
That was separate. I did ruin a computer once. I was trying to download music videos onto a computer that you probably had like 32 gigs total on it or
Right,
something like
right.
that. And I was going through the C drive, the local C drive,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What are these big files here we don't need?" And I deleted Windows from it. It prompted so many times. It was like, "Are you sure you want to do this? You sure you can't
Yes,
not do this?
motherfucker."
It was just, yeah, get this.
Yeah, I'm
20
fucking
gig,
done.
Get this out of here. What are you talking about? Yeah. So that was the whole thing. But separately,
'Kay.
after we had Windows reinstalled on the computer and yada, 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 the Matrix Reloaded, I wanted to download it on Napster.
Yeah.
And it was a situation where this was a thing that used to happen back then, you download something that says it was this, but it'd be something completely different.
Yeah.
System of a Down's toxicity is really, Fleetwood Mac,
Yeah,
something
sure.
like that. And so I was having the same issues with the Matrix Reloaded. And so they would all start off with the same opening production company scene.
yeah.
So you have to like skip to the middle just to see if it's the movie. And I forget what the other movies were, but one of them was a German scat porn that I had downloaded. So same like Warner Brothers, dun, 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 and you go to the middle and it's like, holy shit, oh, what the fuck? Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so some things you can't unsee, bro.
Yeah.
So don't pirate movies. Otherwise, you will see a German lady shitting.
Shitting all over.
She was shitting on a dude.
How much did you watch?
Not a lot.
Not enough.
Not a.
Just take my pants off for a minute.
Just
and-
take them up for a smidge.
Listen, we're here.
And
Well, the thing was too. Okay, remember this is like 6 o'clock at night. This isn't like. Oh, yeah, everyone's asleep. This is
Yeah.
like, holy, what the
No,
fuck?
no,
No, I was
no,
just trying to
no,
download
no.
the. Look, it says that the Matrix Reloaded. It says it right there.
Panic.
Yeah, it was a panic thing. So,
I feel like that could be a name for a German porno, though.
Panic.
Matrix Reloaded.
Matrix Reloaded.
Someone got a laugh just knowing, like, oh yeah, they downloaded it.
I once downloaded. It was I think freshman year of college. I downloaded not Steal My Sunshine. Which one was I'm Gonna Soak Up the Sun by Sheryl Crow. Of all fucking songs, I'm like, it's a nice little ditty. It's fine. Anyhow, so I was like, I'll download it, and then
Download worthy.
I'm like, yeah, for free.
Yeah.
Well, listen, there's zero investment. I might as well download this.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Sheryl Crow's first album quite a bit. as
I don't
a
think that was on the first album.
15-year-old. Yeah, I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
You enjoy her discography.
Yeah.
No
celebrate.
one's on the other side.
So-
Everyone
so
loves
everybody
Sheryl
loves
Crow.
Sheryl Crow. But it
Lance
was,
Armstrong.
when I downloaded it, it was just the chorus, just over and over for 4 minutes, and I'm like, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you. I mean,
Well, that's why I'm happy to see Cole is in the same situation where people are still like, nah, you're not going to get it all for free. We're still going to fuck with you.
Right.
you're still
It's
gonna get
good.
some garbage out there.
So
Yeah.
I did watch The Smashing Machine. It is $5.99 to rent
Okay.
on Amazon Prime, which is just tremendous value, for
I'll get there.
a new movie. I think Cole's bet of the Oscar nomination for
Yeah.
Dwayne is it's obviously better than the Is This Thing On?
Is This Thing On?
Because he's nominated for a Golden Globe, I believe, and he did a great job.
Okay.
The movie, on the other hand, it's just, and the best way I can describe it is like it shows you the story instead of tells you the story, and you're
Okay.
just kind of like, why am I caring for these characters? There's no backstory really as to how they got to where they were and then the fall.
Okay.
So you're kind of just you're literally thrown
in the
into
middle
it.
of it.
Right.
Okay.
And there's kind of like a voiceover about,
Yeah.
but you don't understand the stakes. You don't understand how like primitive the sport was,
Yeah.
how what was sacrificed to get there. There's clearly a backstory that they didn't really execute that part very well. And so
Interesting.
when you get to the climax of the movie and you're just like, okay, well, this is the fight I guess I'm supposed to care about. And it doesn't, you don't really care about it,
Yeah.
so
You have to have like a knowledge of MMA and UFC to like give a shit.
in Pride and like,
And
but
that's,
even,
that's the director's kind of style. I never know how to say his last name. The guy is one of the brothers that did Uncut Gems.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, they have a very
Yeah.
weird way of telling stories.
Yeah, and
My thing is like don't treat me like an idiot. Don't you don't have to like spell absolutely everything out. You don't have to shove exposition down my fucking throat. Trust me as an audience member to be smart enough to like follow along what the fuck's going on. It's okay if I start a movie halfway through, I can pick up what the fuck's going on. But if stuff's not there, if there's no
and it's one of those like because you are thrown into
almost alien. I'm not like
Yeah.
a UFC guy, so like I know a little bit of listening to some Joe Rogan, about like
Right.
early days of UFC, but that's about it.
Well, and towards the end of the movie, and I'm trying, I won't give spoilers or anything like that away, but basically it's like now MMA and UFC guys can make millions of dollars and stuff like that, and basically they're trying to say like this was one of the guys that really helped make that happen, although he didn't reap the benefits that
Sure.
others can.
Okay.
Right, which is a thing.
Yeah.
But also you can't just tie that in at the end of the movie on a
A text on the end?
A text on the end.
Oh no.
You have to like show that the
Yeah.
entire way through. And of course, my wife says, well, I mean, it wasn't as good as The Fighter. I'm like, did you just say The Fighter? And I'm like, I'll put that on right now.
I'm gonna put that
so
on right now.
I watched like an hour 20 of The Fighter last night afterwards. And that's what made me come
Yeah.
to the conclusion though, like the Smashing Machine was just kind of showing you
Yeah.
the events that happened. But The Fighter, it tells you the story,
Yeah,
through the
right,
exposition
right.
at the beginning, the whole Pride of Lowell and everything
Yeah.
like that, showing you all that stuff. They really build it up so that those fights, you understand why they're important, and
Right,
you understand. And I don't want to go wax poetically about The Fighter for the 1,000th time, but it's a really good movie.
It's a
and
good movie.
It's great.
It's a good movie. Oh man, and just Marky Mark looks so good in it too.
He's-
Like him, just oh my god.
yeah, exactly. Him just doing that. You can see why Amy Adams was all about it.
Oh.
So anyway, I think
One
the
of those
Rocks,
MTV girls?
yeah. What I say to you, what I just say to you, oh, I love that. I think I say that to my wife at least once a month, but
Which part of the month?
well, random times. See what you're going for.
Just easy.
Yeah, easy now. Easy now.
Easy.
She gets the reference. She also enjoys The Fighter,
Yeah.
which would be a prerequisite for us to get divorced. If she didn't like The Fighter, I'd be like, you gotta go.
That's one of like the foundational points of the divorce is I don't know if
Honestly,
that's-
I don't think we'd be friends if you guys didn't like The Fighter.
I don't like The Fighter as much as you do.
I don't expect anyone to.
but it is a good movie. Hands down to old Christian Bale knowing what's what.
I love it. I've seen it probably 10 times. So
I mean, I would say it's probably 5, maybe 6 times.
But again, it's a movie, even though, and again, we'll get off the topic here, but it's a movie. I put it on. I'm like, I'll see how long this bit goes. And I'm like, I should probably go to bed. So that's why there was that nice little cutoff point after.
Bobby's 2026 New Year's resolution is to turn off the fighter.
Turn off the
when,
fighter.
when you're tired.
Well, that's the nice thing about the fighter is that there is that clear point. I've done it more than once where you can just kind of cut it off right there. And then now you can just pick it up from there.
You can pick it right up.
I'm going to finish it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to not finish the fighter.
Yeah.
But anyway. So I think The Rock's got a chance. I mean, at least to be nominated. It's a low chance.
Yeah.
But we were going through, and I can show you what we came up with here.
I don't remember what we put money on.
I mean, I was going to ask you after how things have changed after last night, the Critics' Choice Awards.
No. The Golden Globes are next Sunday.
I know, but they had an award show last night, the Critics' Choice.
They had the Critics' Choice last night.
Yeah.
Well, this is news to me. I should be knowing this. I know.
You got to be in the weeds. You're supposed to be in the weeds.
I've been in the weeds.
point.
I've been in the weeds. Trust me. Oh
One
my
battle
God.
after another, one Best Picture.
Okay, so I did watch that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and the first 20 minutes of that fucking movie, it was like, if this is the pace for the next 2.5 hours, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. It's because it's just annoying's the wrong word, but it's off-putting. Cole, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But once they settle in, characters, it's
Sure.
good.
Okay.
It's good. It's I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Once it got stuck or like lifted into the characters and stuff like that, and let the actors kind of do the things.
I didn't think it was as good as I expected it to be.
Yes, and because the whole licorice pizza of it all, I was coming in low, and I was coming in. I was like, okay, but again, here we go. You can agree though that first 20 minutes is kind of like
yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? Okay, I get it. You're doing this, but for what reason?
Yeah.
And is it just going to be you guys kind of doing the same thing over and over again? I don't want to give it anything.
So
away, but
I watched the first 10 minutes and I'm like, not tonight. Like I had one of those moments. Yeah.
That's my problem. Is like I'm like the past week. I think I've fallen asleep to Tony Scott's Man on Fire like 3 times now. So like I just can't. I'm like I know I'm not gonna be able to make it through this. I want to give it a good viewing chance. So I'm not gonna like start a movie at 11 o'clock at night and stay up until 2 or whatever, however long it is. So
unless it really grabs you.
So I've fallen asleep to Man on Fire like 3 times. It's great.
Can you pull up the Critics' Choice wins over there, or do we not have the technology?
The technology.
Because
I've heard so many great things about Begonia as well. I mean, I really need to watch that one because I love Yorgos just making it off.
I enjoyed Begonia very much.
Yeah.
I now own it because it was one of those things that was like $4 more. And I was like, sure.
I do know Best Actor was Timothy Chalamet, actually.
Okay, cool.
For-
This helps me.
Because I thought somebody said that what is it
Marty
called?
Supreme.
Marty Supreme is shitty.
No, I mean,
It
the
wasn't
people
good.
that I know that have watched it, they said it's good. It's the Academy. Come on now. As long as they're getting good reviews, well, it doesn't really matter if we like it or not. So this is Oscar nominations for Best Picture. We don't have anything on Marty Supreme.
Okay.
Because I think it's going to One Battle After Another. I think so. I got money on One Battle After Another winning. I don't know where it's at here.
Are these your bets here?
This is a little mixture of ChatGPT. I let that kind of initially do it, and then we kind of went through and did our probability of stuff, and came up with some extra stuff to add for it. Where's the Best Picture?
Nominees?
That's nominees. I had one for winner though. Oscar Best Picture. Here we go.
Okay.
So winning out is One Battle After Another.
Okay.
So let's think here again.
We're down 5 cents.
Well, that's the market.
Yeah, but if you
So
cash
I
out
put
right
10.
now,
I put $10 in. I can win 13.
but if you cash out right now, you're down 12 cents.
See what I can do with here. The cash out on this is the big problem.
Hit me with the problem.
The app is so much better than the website. So if we're incorporating into the show, which I think we should do really to establish our cred.
Then did you update so you can do the whole screen thing right there?
Yeah, but if I go like
Yeah.
let's go right here. I can go to my position. Do you see in my position? on here?
No. I'm just saying like your phone. You can pull up your phone.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, this is a solution.
You never know what's going to pop.
No, I don't. No, I don't want to do that. Absolutely not. If I cash out right now, it's $9.57. So I'd lose some money here. But again, it's heavily favored, so it's not. That's not going to move it.
Okay.
Can we get like Best Actress, Cole?
Best actress was somebody I've never heard of,
You're gonna be a lot
Okay.
of that.
Jessie Buckley.
Jessie Buckley.
Jesse,
Now I have her for best actress. She was on our
who is that?
Our
What-
probability.
for what was this?
Hamnet.
Hamnet. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck. Jesse Buckley sounds familiar.
So anyway, this was part of our probability, the analytics that we came up with. So she was pretty much the lock solid favorite.
Okay.
These other two are Hail Marys, but depending on how
Sure.
the other award shows play out, we could really be.
I mean, because that one right now, you're up
I'm up.
a $1.50.
Yeah.
The Oscars love Emma Rose, so
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. Jeez.
Man, are you
Emma, are you having a stroke?
You
Real
doing all
Maurice
right?
Holmes kind of day, you know?
Yeah. It's,
Emma
Cole's-
Rose is a porn star.
Is it?
I don't know.
probably.
I'd have to pull up my phone.
Cole's New Year's resolution is to not have a stroke.
So best picture nominate or best actress nomination.
Okay.
We don't have her up because the numbers are too good. But we're really Chase Infinity is in One Battle After Another.
Oh, that's,
she is the daughter.
Yeah. Okay.
She did fine. She was
Okay.
she was much better than the mom. I'll tell you that.
No, the question is that a supporting actress role?
And that's the thing.
That's
She's
having not watched the movie. I didn't realize that was
She's nominated for
Lady?
a Globe and I believe a Critics' Choice Awards for,
Best
actress. But I also understand what you're saying here.
okay.
Although I'll tell you, Sean Penn and Benicio are fantastic in One Battle After Another. When you do watch it, and Cole, you make it,
When you really watch,
maybe back me up on this one here. The way Benicio drinks beer in One Battle After Another is awesome. I just did you clock it?
I don't remember what you're talking
So-
about. Yeah.
So basically, without giving too
Like
much
this?
away, no, it's so unspoken.
Yeah.
It's so unspoken. So basically, Leonardo DiCaprio's character is in like kind of a sanctuary city.
Okay.
Benicio del Toro is kind of running a pseudo underground railroad for
Okay.
Mexicans coming in through this railroad, and they're kind of
Okay.
all living in like trapdoor, back door, or back rooms and stuff like that.
Sure. Don't explain it too much because
Sorry.
I'm really going for that movie. I'm really going in fresh because quite
Going fresh.
frankly, the trailers don't explain as
Anything.
far as like the plot.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, that's good, though.
I'm
We
like,
don't want
I like
that.
that.
We
I
don't
like
want
that.
that.
I don't want to.
Anyway, so Leonardo at one point needs Benicio del Toro.
Yes.
And he has to he kind of has to do it on the fly without giving too much away.
Okay.
But immediately, without saying anything, when he runs into Benicio's got like a 6-pack of Modelo already, and he just like hands him one, and they just start walking through this labyrinth, and they're just drinking the beers as they go. It's just like the casual, like they never say, "Do you want a beer?" or anything like that. It's just, here's the beer, here you go, and it happens throughout. It's kind of like Brad Pitt eating in Ocean's 11, where Benicio's kind of always drinking a Modelo for
Yeah.
some reason, and I love it.
That's great.
It was great. So, anyway, watch
Oh,
the
so it
movie.
wasn't like the actual action, like he's
it was-
drinking beer really
it's
cool.
kind of like that It's Always Sunny bit when Sean William Scott's on. He's like, where do they keep getting these fucking beers? Like, it's like he just always has a 6-pack of Modelo, like kind of ready to go.
like little pocket doc.
Yeah. So I loved it. It was good. So we're looking good for that. Oscar nominations. Can we get more of the results from the Critics' Choice Awards, Cole?
Best supporting actor, and I have zero idea how to say this guy's name. Jacob Elordi, the guy from Euphoria.
Oh, you're like talking to me like I watch fucking Euphoria.
Was Adam Sandler nominated?
Yes.
He was nominated for one.
Yes.
Okay.
For Jay Kelly. Yep.
Gotcha. These are nominations.
Too.
Jay Kelly was, again, like I said last week, it was 2 weeks ago. It was surprisingly nice. Well, you guys got to get caught up on this. You guys got to get through. It's award season right now.
Yeah.
I tell you, I lost my Anaconda Rotten Tomatoes bet. It was this close. It was this close.
Damn it.
Picked the other side of 60. It started off at 33%. I'm like, oh, that's lost.
Yeah.
Got all the way up to 52%. I'm like, let's go to the moon. You
Yeah.
know? And then it just kind of hung out there for a little bit. But I won it back on Marty Supreme.
Did
so-
you watch?
Marty Supreme?
No,
or on a
did you watch Anaconda on Christmas
No,
Day?
we
like
did not.
you-
We did not end up going. No, did not work out.
Fire and Ash.
No, we didn't go to any movies yet. So we'll probably go to one.
Yeah.
Because I gotta see some of these pictures. I want to go see. Is this thing on? I mean, that's gonna
Yeah.
be.
That seems like a very you movie.
Thank you.
That's a bad thing.
A depressed stand-up comic going through a divorce.
That's a bad thing.
I'll take it. That's fine. It's better than saying Zootopia 2. That's totally you.
Well, I mean, the first Zootopia was just such a treat, though.
Oh,
Come
it
on.
is.
I mean, and this is the best film, highest ranking film that Disney's put out in a while. So,
Oh,
you
man.
know.
I'm not
you
saying
know,
Zootopia 2 is going to be bad. I would just be insulted if you said it reflected my personality.
Yeah.
Where
I'm
at.
not watching Zootopia 2 anytime
Well,
soon.
So anyway.
I gotta finish watching Man on Fire again.
No, you have. This is the whole point of this stuff. We made a conscious choice. You got to watch these movies now,
Yeah.
so we can have a conversation about them.
Right.
And
You
really
don't want to
make
talk
some
about
coin.
Man on Fire?
No,
Okay,
No.
good.
No.
It was like it was no.
just shut.
No, it's a weird
Just
thing.
shut
Like,
up.
I'm like, how many movies has Denzel Washington been with Tony Scott? Like, that's it's when we talk about like meeting celebrities and what would you ask them and talk
Oh, yeah,
about.
okay.
And I'm like, oh shit, no, Denzel's been like in like 5 or 6 Tony Scott movies before he died.
I'm gonna go on a limb. I don't think Denzel Scott would like you very much. Or
Denzel,
Here-
Denzel
there we go.
Scott.
It's contagious.
Denzel Scott.
I don't think Denzel Scott would like you. Denzel Washington,
Didn't
however,
love me.
would
Fucking
not
love
like you either. But no, Denzel Scott. That's also a porn star. Denzel Scott and Emma Rose.
Do you have a question for Denzel Washington?
No, but I back to our conversation that we had about whether you had where you actually met Costner or you had an interaction with
Yeah.
Costner. I forgot about probably the most famous person I've had an interaction with was Jeff Bridges.
While watching You're in Town with my wife.
Yes. Well, I wasn't just with your wife. We were on a high school band trip to New York City. Jeff Bridges was sitting in the same row. It was a couple seats down, but he
Yeah.
had to pass us.
Yeah.
And on the way passing, I said, "Oh, I really enjoyed your work in Tron and the Big Lebowski." And he turned and said, "Thank you." And then he kept going.
Yeah, they kept going.
I don't count that as meeting.
Yeah, sure.
I
sure.
count that as
Yeah,
interacting.
yeah.
And I completely spaced it. I had to write it down.
You had to
And-
write it down.
Because,
Also,
I wanted to clarify. I think there is a difference between meeting and interacting. Not to take anything away from your Costner experience.
I was sitting there. I was hanging out with my sister-in-law. Not really hanging out. It was. I was driving. Also, don't worry about it. I was in the car with my sister-in-law yesterday, and a Husker Du song came on, and I'm like, I don't think I've ever listened to a Husker Du song ever. Are you a big Husker Du person?
No, not really. I'm
Okay.
familiar.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
It's
DC punk band.
yeah. Anyhow, she said like she went and saw. I can't
There's
remember
umlauts involved. So.
which
Oh.
one of the like 2 members, like one was a dick, one was not. I don't know. Anyhow, she said that like the one that wasn't a dick played at a local venue a little bit ago, and she's like, and there was another guy who kept like requesting Husker Du songs by the kind of douchebag member, and then they started chanting that they should play like that guy's original songs at X, Y, and Z.
This is all during the show.
Yeah, during the show, and afterwards he appreciated it so
Oh, sorry,
much.
they're from St. Paul, Minnesota. Not
I was gonna say
DC.
I thought they were Midwest,
Anyway.
but he was so appreciative that they bought him all beers afterwards, and they hung out. And she's like, he was so fucking weird. He's the weirdest person I've ever met in my life, and all he wanted to do was talk about Montreal bageleries. Like that was the phrase he used, like talking about a place to get a bagel. He referred to it as a bagelery, not a bakery or a deli or whatever.
Okay.
And that's all he wanted to fucking talk about was a Montreal bagelery. And I'm like, that sounds like a very interesting. She's like, that's the most famous person I've ever met and like had like a substantial conversation with, and it was about fucking
Was the dick from Husker Du or not the dick?
not the dick.
Not the dick.
Yeah.
Gotcha. From
Yeah.
Husker Du.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, of all things, I was like, oh my God, this reminds me of our conversation. I didn't tell her that because she would not give a fuck about it. But
We have a lot of people like that listen to the show. They really don't give a fuck about what we're saying.
no, they just need something on. Polar bear attack.
What?
No, I'm just
Oh,
I'm just
gotcha,
trying to
gotcha.
I'm just trying to get their attention.
Well, did you ask anybody about the meeting of the famous peoples? You didn't have that. We had that conversation
Yeah,
with some
I know.
other people.
No. I was just relating it.
She had a.
She had a
conversation.
really interesting interaction with, whatever it is.
Yeah,
guy
I looked
from
it up.
Husker
They were always a band like again. I appreciate punk music, but I never got into punk music. I wouldn't say I was a heavy metal dude,
Yeah.
so I didn't get into the punk as much. Although there's a lot of punk bands that I really enjoy. Like when we saw the Pixies, pseudo-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, punk roots for sure.
I would say Husker Du is closer to the Pixies than.
Yeah, well, that's when they talk
not
about like the
punk.
Clash being. The Clash is a punk band. Like that's the whole thing with the punk rock movement. It's like
Yeah.
everyone thinks of like the Ramones and the Sex Pistols and stuff, but
Yeah.
the Clash were very punk. Punk wasn't more of a sound as it was a personality, a persona,
A lifestyle.
a lifestyle. There you go.
You know who's not punk? Cole.
Cole.
Gibbs.
Coles.
Yeah.
Cole, that's the one persona you could not pull off.
Is that a dare?
Oh, 2026, the
Dare.
year Cole Gibbs goes punk.
I would love to see the effort. I would love to see the try.
It would just like come off as such a poser.
I
Like,
know. It's
just-
like,
Oh, yeah.
this guy's a narc, right? Oh, yeah,
right.
absolutely.
Just
Yeah.
100% Mark.
Yeah, you could like dye your hair a little bit. You have to get the little thicker gel and everything going on.
Pass.
You get to invest in a
Do you
leather
think you
jacket.
could- yeah, how hard would it be for you to pass for a punk?
Extremely hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to be emo for a little while in my 20s, remember?
See, and it's those kind of
Teens,
comments.
teens, yeah.
It's those kind of comments that never make you punk.
Yeah.
You could never admit that to a real punker.
Yeah.
No.
Did you put X's on your hands? Or
No.
you
How
weren't- 'cause you
far
weren't
emo
straight
did you
edge.
go? That's a good
You weren't
question.
straight edge. You weren't straight edge.
Did you paint
just-
your fingernails?
Just long hair and like shirts and stuff. Like it. Yeah, I didn't go very far into it.
You didn't
So I
go
could.
very
you
I
didn't
knew.
commit.
I knew. I.
This is your fucking problem. 2026. You need to commit.
Yeah.
I knew I couldn't pull it off. All my friends painted their hair jet black, or dyed their hair jet black, and that would not have been a good look for me.
No.
And also, your dad would have beat you mercilessly.
Did you go to Hot Topic though and buy clothing that you wore out in public?
Yes.
Okay.
Hot topic.
Yeah. What were and I'm not throwing stones in a glass house here.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your bracelet situation like?
I didn't wear bracelets. So.
That's the defining characteristic.
Didn't get my ear pierced. No tattoos. No.
Is ear piercing really an emo thing?
Gauges.
Gauges for sure. I would
Yeah.
agree with that for sure.
Gauges and ear piercing.
I would say nose rings would. It's not
Yeah.
a prerequisite, but it would definitely
A lot of
help your cause.
eyebrow piercings.
I was gonna say, did you get your eyebrow pierced?
No.
I'm like, could I pull off an eyebrow? At one point, I thought about that, questioned that myself. I was like, could I
That-
pull off an eyebrow piercing?
That would have been awesome.
I had the last couple of vacations that we went on. I was like, I'm gonna get my like nose pierced or something, and then show up for the podcast and not say anything and just wait.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
listen, because it's a begging of the question situation, and I'm not going to buy into it. I'm not going to play into your.
I know
hand.
that's what I said. Like you would see, like, oh, clearly he has some ulterior motive here.
He's doing something. This is a bit.
I'm not
buying in.
Yep.
It's fine. He can do it. I'm going to wait for him to break.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait for him to say.
See? This goes back-
No question about my eyebrow. No question.
No,
Really?
well, I don't think you'd have a question. You'd have a comment
You
for sure.
Nothing about the eyebrow piercing. Really?
Nope.
No. Okay.
But I'd be ready for that battle, and I would be primed and like I'm not giving in either. I know exactly how you.
We
how you
all
operate.
know we can't say anything about each other. No, we can't just sit there and go. If I showed up with I don't know, like any kind of shirt
Yeah.
or something, and be like, are they? Somebody's gonna say something.
Well, I'm surprised. I came back with these bracelets here. Cold cut to the camera here, and I can show people here. I came back with these bracelets from Europe,
Yeah,
and you guys didn't say shit the entire time.
I don't care.
I didn't.
And that's
Honestly,
fair.
I have not clocked you wearing bracelets.
See?
At all.
The
I
only
didn't
thing
need you to.
Only thing I comment on is when Nathan wears his Wrexham coat, and it's the same joke every time. Big Wrexham fan, huh?
You fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stopped making that joke.
Yeah, you appreciate. Like, listen. The first time I broke it out this winter, I'm like, you get one.
Yeah,
you
get
get
one.
one, you fucks.
I respected it.
You respect it as compared to somebody.
Yeah. Every time.
Cool, you don't respect me?
I think it's a hacky joke. I think now it's become a hacky thing.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you're being a bit hacky with your joke, Cole. Okay.
Yeah. Come
Another
on,
New
move
Year's
on.
resolution for Cole. Don't be hacky. Be true to yourself. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Well, so I got a ceiling.
Just gonna browbeat Cole into 17 different New Year's resolutions.
We're gonna make sure you have a list, and we're gonna put some ring cameras in your house to make sure you're staying up on it. Anyway,
Yeah, not to watch you jerk off.
No,
No one wants to
I
see
don't.
it.
I don't want to watch you jerk off.
no.
I'm not gonna do it, Cole.
Did you
Stop
guys,
asking.
Did you guys get anything fun for Christmas?
No, nothing.
Nothing. You
got
didn't get a
nothing?
single gift.
Like literally, like no. Like I'm trying. What did my mother gave me a disposable camera. I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'll take a bunch of while I'm down there. I took a bunch of pictures of everybody because we had.
I like if she gave you a used disposable camera with
It's got,
photos on
it's
it.
got 4 pictures on
If you
left.
could go get these processed real
Yeah.
quick, that'd be great.
I need.
think that
I
this
do.
was
I
yours.
do want to get them developed in it because I think it'd be a nice gift for my mother. It's like, oh, because it was a whole thing. Last year, she called it a come and go Christmas, which I thought was ridiculous.
Yeah, made something different in Cole's house.
And I didn't like. She's like, the house is open all weekend. I'm gonna make sure there's food on. all weekend long. So if when you can come, well, if it's onesie twosies, all of us were very busy. So I get that nobody's going to be able to be here at a set time. Apparently there's a couple of people who didn't like that. So she's like, okay, we are going to a very set time. Christmas is going to start this time. This is the day. I did it, off Christmas day, so everybody can be there. Please be there. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. And I'm like, okay, so everybody was there. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture. I'm gonna use my disposable picture.
You're gonna use your disposable camera.
And
to take a
I'm
picture.
sure
all that backstory just to get to that.
Well, no, don't worry about it. Just shut up.
Bobby, what did you get?
Well, my dad and I have had a long-standing bet about the baseball player Andrew Jones for the Atlanta Braves. So I saw the Braves were in the World Series, and I think it was the '98 World Series with the '97 season, or something like that. Whatever. It was his rookie year. He was playing. He played 2 games. He hit 2 home runs. He had 2 amazing World Series games. And I told my dad in a Menards parking lot.
You remembered it.
I remember exactly where I was. I said, that guy, because it wasn't a kid to me. I'm not 40 years old then. I'm like, I was like, that guy is going to be a Hall of Fame baseball player. He'll be in the Hall of Fame. My dad's like, want to bet? And I'm like, yeah, well, you name the price. He's like, I'll bet you $100 he's not. I'm like, deal, done. So Andrew Jones for the next 10 years goes on to have just a Hall of Fame career. Like, it is on track to be a Hall of Fame. He's 40 plus homers, 10 straight Gold Gloves, just a fucking beast.
First round.
First round. If he would have stayed on that trajectory that he was on, no doubt, first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
absolutely.
first ballot. There,
Sorry.
That's the terminology. Thank you for correcting me.
But he signed a big deal with the Los Angeles Dodgers. The weight of the contract and being like the guy, because he wasn't really the guy in Atlanta. He was one of the guys. It was more of a team.
Yeah.
And the pressure, he never lived up to the expectations of that contract.
Sure.
Still a good player, but not nearly as good as he was. So then his chances went down.
Okay.
He ended up staying in the league, though, long enough. He hit 400 home runs, 10 Gold Gloves. Only player to ever do that in MLB history that's not in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So as the Hall of Fame system works, you have to reach a certain percentage of votes to get into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And
I feel like it's very convoluted.
It's very convoluted.
Yeah.
Yes. And
the whole first round ballot, and then if you don't make it a certain percentage the first year, fuck you.
You can kind of get, I think it's a 5-year thing, but yes. Yeah. You get, it's a certain percentage to stick around, and then it's a certain percentage to get in. So he has been kind of moving upward in the right trajectory.
Okay.
This is the year that they think he's going to get in. This is the year where it's like, okay, I think we're going to get 2 people in, or 3 people. But my dad got me a Andrew Jones graded rookie card.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's just as a token, and I made the joke. I'm like, this isn't payment, by the way. This is not.
Is it a little passive aggressive?
No, I think he understands. Like he's realizing that it's, although it's taken fucking 27 years, it's going to finally happen. So yeah, my 13-year-old self was like, I know what this guy's going to be. I know what Hall of Fame baseball play looks like. Because I've had to remind him, because he has given me shit when Andrew Jones was not doing as well.
Yeah.
He was like, that bet's looking pretty good for me now and everything, doing all that shit. So that's been a long time. So that was a nice little wink and a nod.
Yeah, definitely.
And then something you guys will probably benefit from at some point is that I got a shawarma rotisserie. So make spinning meat, I will be able to.
Yeah. Now here's the question for you.
Okay.
Because I've learned this from the Showtime rotisserie oven commercial featuring Ron Popeil.
Haven't unboxed it yet. Don't have a lot of answers.
The question is it a horizontal or is it a vertical spit?
Vertical spit.
Yeah.
I can slice it.
Because this might just be Ron Popeil really speaking to my heart. He's like, a lot of rotisseries, they're vertical, so all the juices go to the bottom. And I've always questioned that about when I see a spit, whether it's gyro meat or a shawarma. It's like, is the juicier meat at the bottom?
Well, it was one of my favorite parts of Europe was to go get late night shawarma or gyros and stuff, and they are all vertical, cutting it,
and they are all that.
So I got to trust, I got to trust the people that know how to do it,
Right. We're just people just fucked up. I don't know.
Yeah,
It was just easier.
generations of people from
It
the
was
Middle East have fucked
easier
up.
to make a rotisserie that was vertical versus. I don't know.
That's probably what it was.
I don't know. That's I'm questioning. Also, I'm giving Ron Popeil too much credit.
Well, we all love Ron Popeil. Ass and
Pocket
Anson.
fisherman. Come on.
Exactly. That was
Yeah.
a large part of my childhood, along with analyzing Hall of Fame baseball play, was watching infomercials and the Food Network. So,
Yeah.
but I got that, and that'll be fun to kind of play around
Does
with.
it have a heating element to it? Oh
Yeah.
wow! So it's a full on.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm sure you guys will have it at some point.
Yeah.
My goal is just to have some spinning meat constantly available, so I can just kind of go through and chip,
Just,
chip,
just
chip, chip, chip.
shave it right off. Yeah, because I mean, just stacking meats, just stacking them.
Right.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So there you go. And
Yeah.
now I can have that because I do think that's one of those. You want to talk about a restaurant idea that would work anywhere. I
Yeah.
mean, spinning meat works for people. You smell it, you see it, then you want it. It gets all the things going. There's a lot of bars that could benefit from some spinning meat.
Oh,
that
is
looks
that
good.
is that what's missing?
It's what's missing from a lot of places.
Is just
quite
having
honestly.
also we're like doing shawarma or like we're doing gyro meat like on a spit over here. Yeah. I mean, listen, my whole like idea of like selling $10 turkey legs on the street, smoked turkey legs, I love that idea. I still think it works. I want to have a cart where I just sell smoked turkey legs for. Initially, I was doing $10 a pop. This was like 20 years ago.
We all gotta
And
have
I was-
dreams,
And I was told that that's the dumbest fucking idea. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're walking down the street, you see somebody eating a fucking
It's a
turkey
better
leg.
idea than your Magnum PI rental service.
They're both viable business plans. They really are. That's where you wanted to go in. That's where you wanted.
I can go.
Yeah, it can go
I
anywhere.
get one more here.
You sure about that?
There we go.
Yeah, sure.
You sure about
Yeah,
that?
I am. I am.
Oh,
I gotta fix that one.
Yeah.
So I agree with Cole. It's a better idea than your Magnum PI, but
Yeah.
also it's a lot of work, man. You're gonna be hawking turkey legs.
You're telling me you're down there between 11 and 2, and you're just selling turkey legs.
Does that sound like a life you want?
I mean, it's a life that could work.
That's a life that could. How
Yeah.
how recently were you divorced before you get down there?
Hey, I've got to buy a smoker. That's
Well,
number one.
Well, because that was the thing too. So when we were down in Florida, I found
Smokers
I
all
found my
over.
place. I've been talking. This is long standing
Yeah.
on the podcast about finding the perfect trailer park to write the great American novel. And I found it, gentlemen. I found it. I
You
found
found it?
my place.
You found
it is
it?
in Goodland, Florida.
Goodland.
Goodland. Goodland,
Thank
Florida.
you. That was for Cole.
That was good land.
I did.
It's right there in the name.
I didn't comprehend any of that.
It is not big at all.
Yeah.
It's got and they're classy trailers. I mean,
They're good.
modular homes, is that a thing? Is that
Modular. I mean, yeah. So like
They're manufactured.
today's is
prefab?
prefab. I mean, modular just usually means like there's two, like that's like the double wide that they've stuck together.
Correct.
And
But
screwed
they're
together.
also it's like it's not a trailer on wheels. It's like parked.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
nice.
Is it on a foundation?
That yes, some yes,
Yeah, okay.
and some were just kind of like what I would call more like just a trailer that's kind of planted
Sure.
there.
Okay.
I didn't really walk around people's foundation that much there, but
Oh, you didn't?
no. But
Literally
everyone's got a
survey?
boat. Everyone's saw so many golf carts, and then they had there's 4 bars within a block and a half of each other.
That's good.
That's fantastic.
That's where you're gonna
and shout out to the Krabby Lady in Goodland, Florida.
Oh, so hey, that was the name of a bar, not an actual person you met.
No,
Okay,
it was the name
good.
of a
Just-
bar.
okay,
Yes, yes.
okay.
It was Windy from the Windy City. Was our bartender there? But
Oh.
we had the experience. My wife and I took a little day trip, and we went to this bar to do some work, just get out of the house and everything like that. And it
How
was
much resentment from the rest of your family is there about that?
none.
Okay.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm just double checking.
That's what I love. You want to talk about a come and go Christmas?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was. It was like
Yeah.
we have the house, go off, do whatever you want, be back here at 5 for dinner.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe there'd be like one thing that was scheduled that whatever, but very free flowing, no resentment. But we go to the bar and we get our laptops and stuff out, and it was the same conversation from all the regulars that showed up, because we got there probably like right when it opened.
Yeah.
And then all the regulars kind of showed up, and they all had the same comments like, "Oh, you're doing work here, right? Bringing the office to the bar. Eh? Oh, wow." That kind of just general thing. But what it had, though, what I loved, is that, so it was a windy day, so they had the wind flaps down on it was normally an outside bar, but it had structure, so
Okay.
they could throw some like the wind flaps down.
Little wall, so.
Every one of they couldn't get all wind flaps all the way down,
Okay.
but every regular, probably 4 or 5 regulars that came in, all tried to get to
They
the.
all tried.
They all tried, and I'm like, oh, I love that.
Oh no, I can get it.
I can get it.
Yeah,
I can get
Yeah,
it.
it's
I
like,
mean, I'd 100% be one of those guys.
Of course you would. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep,
like,
exactly. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do kind of what you would do
Yeah.
and like let's make friends with everybody. But I was like, I would
Bobby
definitely.
he's got enough friends.
I'm perfectly happy, with interaction, but I'm not. I'm here to work. I'm here to work right
Yeah.
now. I did meet a lovely couple named Bill and Verna that I did interact
Swingers?
with them. It's possible. It's possible. It's Florida.
Swinging's going on in Goodland, Florida.
I didn't meet them in Goodland, but
Okay.
they're familiar with Goodland. So
Okay. All right. All right.
the questions on the table.
Totally derailed you.
But I do love. Yeah, I know. I do. But I do love that
Walking through
people.
his history.
Yeah. It's like Bill. I like Verna. Yeah, probably.
Verna
yeah.
would,
Verna
love to
would
get
totally.
dicked down by 2 guys.
Oh Jesus.
Bill and Verna appreciated the fact that I didn't sit down and start talking to them. This is what I love about the Northeast. They're from the Northeast. They were Patriots fans, and they were watching the game, and they liked the fact that busy bar, sat down, didn't say a fucking word to him.
Good.
That opened up the door to casual conversation, asking where we were staying and what we were doing and all this stuff like
Yeah.
that. That I appreciate.
Yeah.
The whole like showing up, seeing somebody immediately, and being like, I got to comment on this.
You're
I
my
fucking-
best friend now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
But I did like the people of Goodland, Florida, and I was like, I could definitely
Even though
see
you weren't in Goodland, the Crabby Lady.
Goodland is in the Crabby Lady is in Goodland.
Okay. But
Bill and Verna were
not.
in Marco Island.
Okay.
We're talking
Yeah.
5
Years.
miles between one another.
Years of difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can ride your bike to Goodland.
Bike ride. Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean,
I just like the sense of the community of everyone showing up and like clearly this is their ritual. They
was
do
it on the
this.
water?
It was on the water, absolutely.
Crabby
So I'm going to write my great American novel there one day, and drive around a golf cart and have a
Mr.
boat.
Fancy Pants over here just writing his novel at the Crabby
I told
Lady.
you.
He's not going to sell turkey legs there. That's
Yeah.
Well, that's
this
not,
is after
that's
I
not
get.
Turkey
This
Lake
goes.
country.
This goes back to the Turkey Lake conversation. This is after I get divorced and I go down to Goodland and I live in the trailer, much like Lethal Weapon 1. Where you're just living by the water in a trailer.
Ceviche by the cup, maybe.
Yeah, and then I can
Just up and down the beach.
really experience the human experience. The human life.
Is that what you're waiting for?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. It's just whatever Mel Gibson was doing in the first shot of Lethal Weapon. I want.
Almost eating a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be somebody that's on the verge of suicide.
That's how you write a good novel.
That's what I want.
Kid gets it.
Yeah, that's what.
You got to put pen to paper though. That's the big thing. No, he wakes up and he's got his dog. The TV's on. He's got a beer and I think a lit cigarette. Cole, you watched it recently.
yes, yeah.
But he gets up and you
Should
see
run
his
the
ass.
table?
What was that?
What?
You run the table on Lethal Weapon?
No, I didn't watch all of them.
Oh, okay. But you got through 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're great. And he gets up, goes to the bathroom, smoking the cigarette and drinking the beer like first thing in the
Yeah.
morning. Ah, you tell me you're not going to Ernest Hemingway a great story then? Come on.
Speaking of eating a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is what you got to do to make a good story.
Yeah. And at the end of the day,
This could be a
this
podcast.
will be a podcast.
It's better than the book will be better than the podcast.
The book is titled "This Could Be a Podcast."
Hey everyone, thanks so much for listening. We really appreciate it. Be sure to keep liking, subscribing, telling, reposting, sharing. What are the other things people can do?
I think licking?
Licking?
Yeah, sure. I think so. And also, if you can let us know what your New Year's resolutions are so we can make fun of them because they're probably stupid.
That's why everyone liked you.